Hey everybody, it's Maya, and today we are going to be reviewing some more Undone Beauty makeup. I have so many Undone Beauty videos on my channel already. I review them so much. They are one of my favorite brands. I really do love them a lot. They just released more makeup. They keep releasing new stuff because they are like a fairly new brand, especially since they launched at Ulta. They are getting way more popular. So I picked up four new products. One of them, which is not new, but it's a brand new shade to match me better. Yeah, let's just get into it. Just a little bit of a disclaimer, I am a little bit nasally. I wasn't planning on filming a video at all today or until I felt better. I want to post and I've just been laying in bed, so why not lay in bed and edit my videos? Also, I got my nose pierced, if you guys have noticed that. This video is going to be entirely a full face of Undone Beauty. Nothing that I'm using is not Undone Beauty except for my primer and my eyeshadow primer, which is the Rare Beauty stuff. First Undone Beauty product is going to be the foundation. I have the Unfoundation Matte Tint in the shade Latte Medium. I love this tint so much. I incorporate it into a bunch of my videos. I'm constantly using it. I really like how it looks on my skin. I will be spending more of my time on like the newer products because I do have reviews of these on my channel already. Just know that I do love these products. And I have yet to really do my makeup. I only did my makeup like twice with my piercing, so I've just been like trying to be super careful not to hit it or get any makeup like on it. Next product is going to be a new one, and I picked up the Undone Beauty concealer in a new shade. I have the shade Buttercream Medium Light. I originally had this shade, which is Porcelain, so it's not super light, but I was using this like all over my face before, and I'm not that color. It's a really nice concealer, like this shade, for brightening, but this is more, I haven't even put it on my face yet. I feel like this is a better shade for, you know, spot concealing and putting it in places that I don't want to be bright. I'm going to try to put buttercream medium under my eyes. Oh, I actually like that a lot. Okay. I thought it was going to be a little bit too dark, but that actually is light enough to work as a concealer for me. It does brighten, but it's not like super bright. So I'm a fan of this shade. I'm glad I picked that up. Moving on, we're gonna start with bronzer. So they have a water line, which is like water-based products. They have a water bronzer, a water highlight, and more recently a water blush. The water bronzer, I have mine in the shade Baked, and this is what it looks like. You can't really tell from the color on here what color it is, because when you swatch it, it isn't that color. But yeah, the shading was a little bit hard for me to find online. It was kind of hard for me to pick out a shade, but I do like this bronzer. I don't really reach for it too much right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna apply it to my cheeks like this. It does pull up a little bit of makeup, but I find that it doesn't really do too much damage considering the products already is super light coverage. But if you are somebody who's using this on maybe not Undone Beauty makeup, you should probably apply it to your sponge or your brush instead. I'm going to try to build up the water bronzer a little bit on a brush just so you guys can see that. So just see if it is buildable from a brush. It is kind of hard with this brush since you can't really see where how much product is on it, but yeah, that really builds it up a lot more. Okay, so next we're gonna go in with the new water blush. Yeah, I have mine in the shade Raspberry. If it is focusing, 270 Raspberry. And it looks like this. It's really cute, and the shade is super pretty. Like, that's like a bubblegummy berry shade. It looks so pretty. It's pretty coated. And oh, that is so pretty, guys. I love that. Wow, that is such a fun shade. I don't have any blushes in this like pink shade. And yeah, this is so different from their other blush formula. Their other one is like that cream blush that I love, but this is fun too. They only have two shades. They have this raspberry shade and they have like a darker one. I really think they should release a bunch more because this is cute. And now I'm going to apply the water highlight, but this one is just the original pink color in this shade Rose Lit. I'll swatch that here. Just looks like that. This shade, I don't seem to find it too dark on me or anything. It just works pretty nicely. I usually apply this just straight up to my cheeks. And it just gives you a healthy glow to your cheeks. I love that highlight a lot. Now this is the base. I think it looks super, super cute. What do you guys think? I am loving this blush a lot. So next we're gonna go into eyeshadow. So Undone Beauty released a whole bunch of eye quads. They have a whole bunch of shades. It's very diverse. But I just went with more of a basic palette. This is what it looks like. It is in the shade Pastel Me Everything. And it opens vertically, which I thought was a little bit weird. But these are the shades up close and personal. Super pretty. Super pastel and Eastery and all of that. I'm just gonna start with this apricot shade right here. I'm curious to see this formula. I've never tried an Undone Beauty eyeshadow before, so I'm pretty new. Seems super light. I don't know if it's because the shade is super light or if it's because the pigment, but it might just be the shade. And now I'm going to take that lighter yellow shade on a flat brush and apply that to my lid. And it is pretty pigmented, as we could see, so it probably just was the shade. That's why it wasn't popping up. I'm going to apply a little bit more of that orangey in the crease, since we did lose it. I'm going to take that purpley lilac shade and apply that on top. Oh, that's a really pretty shade. That is super pretty. It's more matte than shimmery, even though in the pan it looks pretty shimmery. Yeah, it's just a super light wash of purple, which I do like. But now it's time for this shade. I don't really know how I'm going to incorporate that. I'm probably just going to throw that in the crease, to be honest, just to see if I could deepen it some more. It is one of those shades that's very, it changes colors to like green, like red, brown, like gold, I don't know. Yeah, so it's doing a good job of deepening, but yeah, I don't really see myself reaching for this palette too often, and probably not to create like specific, I wouldn't create a look with this. I would probably reach for it just for like a specific shade, but yeah, I definitely need to pick up a different set because I'm not really feeling this one too much. So overall thoughts of that palette, I'm not mad at it, but I'm not impressed with it either. I'm gonna set my face really quick. I forgot to do that. I'm using their under over powder. This is my favorite powder ever, guys. I already went through one of them. The reason I like it so much is because it isn't super mattifying, so you can set your whole face and still have that glow kind of shine through. Now to move on to the eyes again, I'm going to go in with their brow pen, and I'm going to use the pen side. This is in the shade dark brown, and my pen is a little bit worn out. It is showing up super light because I have had this pen forever now, and it's not as dark as it once was, but it still works. So, and honestly, I don't mind light eyeliner. I think it looks pretty flattering anyway. Just gonna do a small wing today. And I'm sure if you've watched my channel before and you see me use this eyeliner a lot, you know that it does wear really nicely throughout the day. Doesn't smudge or transfer any of that. It just stays on your lids all day. Super, super pretty. And it's way better than a regular black liner. Like, if you just want a nice subtle liner, I recommend this. Now for brows, considering that this pen is no longer as pigmented as it once was, I will use the pen side on my brows today. So I usually don't do this because it was really, really pigmented at first. So just gonna fill in where I need it. And then you can go with the brow gel and you could just set them that way. I don't really do this, but I'll do it today. Only because it's a little hard to use. It sticks to your mini hairs and kind of makes it look a little bit messy, as you can see. If I just destroyed my brows, don't say nothing. I was just experimenting. It is a good brow pen. I just don't really do my brows. Now for mascara, this is my new favorite mascara. It is the Undone Beauty Indie Lash Mascara in the shade. There's no shade on here, but I think it's brown or dark brown. But this mascara is really, really good. I absolutely love it. It makes your lashes so, so big. I will show you side by side. Okay, so it's not the most dramatic yet. So what you do is put on your coats on this side. I did too. And then when you do this side will be dry, and then you just push up your lashes and they will stay up and curled all day without even curling your lashes. This mascara gives you length, volume, curl, gives it all. I love it a lot. So I will show you guys in a second. So yeah, I'll start with one coat, then onto the bottom lashes. Then once my bottom lashes are done, I'll go back and add the second coat. They're not done, just wait. So while you're waiting for your lashes to like dry, I will go ahead and clean up any mascara marks that I left on my eyes. And then you just take your finger and you just push them. Just push them into a better curl, and here they are, super big voluminous lashes. I have never really had a mascara give me lashes like this mascara does. It really does look a huge difference. The last product here is a new product as well. It is their Matte Talk lipstick, or lip something. It's just called Matte Talk, and I think it's like a tinted lip balm. It's super sheer. I have mine in the shade Flamingo. So that looks like the exact same shade as Raspberry, or very similar shades. I will go ahead and show you guys the packaging. The packaging, it is super like fire truck red, pink. Yeah, I will swatch that over here. And it is a little bit different from the blush, but it still looks like a pinky color. And it is a matte, by the way. It is creamy, but it's not super, super creamy to where it's like moving around. But that is a really gorgeous summer color. I love that. Yeah, this is the finished look. What do you guys think? This is the skin. If you do see dry patches, it is not from the makeup. It is from just me having dry skin at the moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.